Yo, can you hear me on this? Yo, 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 yo. Can you hear me? Can Can y'all hear me? Yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo. What's up, Locker Room? I'm trying to make sure I got it together for y'all, man, so y'all can hear me out here. Making sure y'all got everything together. Um, Definitely, man. It's been a long ride to the CFP. You know what I'm saying? Right here for year 4. We got Gerald. I would say Gerard Pringle Jr. This guy right here for Oregon, Coach Michael Jerome, took this guy and won him a Heisman. He got 185 carries for 1,898 yards and looked like 10 PC. I don't know, 10 wide PC. I don't know what that is. Yards per catch. Yeah, yards per catch. 10 yards per catch. That's what's up, man. Let's get into this thing and recap. You know, look like we're gonna be playing Notre Dame. Josh Pierre. Okay, that's who we got the bid with. Okay. Yeah. All right, checking this out. Let's go ahead on and get the dynasty back together, guys, and see what it is. I need to look at this and make sure that we ready to go, ready to rock. All right, and then let me put the settings on, and then we're gonna be ready to go, man. We're gonna be ready to go and talk about this league and talk about how this thing going. Let's see, finishing the sliders. Y'all laughing at me out there, huh? All right, and we turning them back up, put the fatigue back up for y'all boys, so y'all can get y'all playoff thing going on. All right, let's look at this thing and see where we at with it. All right, results are officially in. Let's look at the top matchups. So you got, wait, let's first before that, let's just talk about this ranking. We got LSU coming in at the number 1, Clemson coming in at number 2, Florida at 3, Oregon at 4, Michigan at 5. Indiana at 6, Georgia at 7, Texas at 8, Washington at 9, Auburn at 10, Cal at 11, Baylor at 12, and UCLA at 13. So let's see who's officially in, man. Let's go ahead and take a quick screenshot of this. All right, I'm gonna take a quick screenshot of this so I can do the actual scheduling thing like I need to do. And then we'll take a look at the actual bracket. Let's get into this bracket, guys. Okay, so we got Baylor versus Michigan, which is Lamont. I see you, Lamont. You got Lamont versus John. I think that's going to be a good game. I think John going to beat Lamont, though, just because Baylor ain't where they need to be. We got Washington versus Texas. That's gonna be a good one. TJ or Brian Trey. I think I'm gonna go with TJ on this one, man. I think TJ's gonna be able to slide by Brauntree. Cal. I think that's one of our new guys that jumped in with Cal. That's in there. Let me see. That is Mr. Weber or William Harris. I'm gonna go with William. I'm gonna go with William on this pick. Auburn, we got DC. I think D gonna get the D versus my cuz. I don't know, Chris, Donald. I think Georgia got the better team. I don't know, but Auburn, DC can't play. Let's see. I'm gonna go with DC on this one, and then we'll see how that go. All right. Yeah, that's gonna be what I'm gonna go with there. Of course, you got your top right there. You got Oregon, you got LSU, you got Florida, you got Clemson. Let's go on and look at some of these bowl games that they got, man. Some of these bowl week matchups that they got. We got Miami. They didn't get in, so they play against UTEP. That's this week. I think that's just some of the bowl games. Let's see what's this week. That way we can go through and see who all playing this week. That's a lot of bowl games to try to go through. All right, looking at the ACC. Okay, we got Carlos versus Mark Casimir. They playing in the bowl. They playing in the Holiday Bowl. Okay, in San Diego, California. That should be a good game. Moving on to the Big 12. We got Baylor, Michigan. We got Auburn, Georgia, Illinois, and Coastal Carolina. So Illinois is going to get that fourth win. We got Cal versus Indiana. We talked about that already. In the pack, what we got? Any other bowl games this week? No. And in the SEC, Ohio State made it to play Memphis. What bowl is this? This is the Armed Forces Bowl. So yeah, that should be a win for Ohio State. So look like the stage here is set, man. I done gave out the fourth wins there on the bowl week. So we know what the schedules are. Going to what I want to look at. Conference standing for this season. Let's look at where everybody stood, man. You had LSU come in undefeated. Of course, they're the number one team. They ran through everybody. You got Brauntree. He came in at number 8, at 6-1 in the conference. And we got SMU, which is I think Justin UV or whatever. He 10-2. He had 14. He was outside looking in, but not bad to say he went through the SEC gauntlet. Brandon, you went 7-5. Myself, I went 6-6. Yeah, it wasn't a good season for me, man. I got my ass beat. And yes, we are running Oklahoma into the ground, but that's all right. We're going to get it together. Looking at the Pac-12. Oh, man. CJ out of there. He just, been trying to get it together. Mark, you went 6-6. Yeah, got some work to do, brother. Miami and YR, you was outside looking in. You went 10-3, not a bad season for you though. 5-2 in conference. DC, I know you in the playoffs. You went 8-4. And you went 5-2 in conference. Washington, y'all went 10-2, 5-2 in conference. Indiana 10-2, 6-1 in conference. Okay, jumping over to the Big Ten. Got Mike, 12-1, 7-0 in conference. Alex went 7-6, 6-1 in conference. This right here was Weber. Weber went 9-3. He went 4-3 in conference. Yeedy went 5-7, 4-3 in conference. Penn State, Donnie went 4-8, 3-4 in conference. Josh, you did like me, went 6-6 with 3-4 in conference play. Christopher 11-2, 7-0 in conference. John Joseph 10-3, 6-1 in conference. Charles Morris 6-6, 4-3 in conference. D. Davison 8-4, 4-3 in conference. USC was who was at USC, man? I think that's Kenneth Blaine. He went 5-6, 5-7, 3-4 in conference. JaQuinton 3-9, 2-5. Cooley 4-8, 2-5 in conference. Yeesh. And finishing up in the ACC, you got Dustin 12-1, 7-0 in conference. Larry Foster went 12-1, 6-1 in conference. Arizona State, which is Carlos 7-5, 5-2 in conference. This right here is D Jackson 5-7, 4-3 in conference. Durante Clark 4-8, 3-4 in conference. And Josh Zachary went 2-10, 2-5 in conference. So that shaped up that right there. And let's look at some of these award winners, man, from the season. That was pretty good, man. Let's see what we got. Maxwell Award, of course, they gave it to Gerard Pringle Jr. Some kids to watch out for was Austin Carleslie. I hope I'm saying that. Carleslie. This kid was up there. Deer Hill, the running back. Kyle Glennon, Andrew Brewer. That was your top 5. That was up for the Maxwell. For the Walter Cup, of course, Jared Pringle again, the running back. Austin Carleslie. Carleslie, he was also up for the Walter Camp Award. Derry Hill, running back for LSU. He was up for the Walter Cup. Kyle Glennon again, and Jeff Harrison, other receiver for Oregon. The Bear Bryant Award, that went to head coach Mike McGee. Coach McGee, I see you, Jay. He got that. You had Mike up there. You had Dustin. You had Larry. You had William, and you also had the CPU. And then I guess you would say the alternate top 5 would be, top 6 would be Christopher. So, all right. Davey O'Brien Award. Looked like that went to Brian Trey with Austin Carleslie. You got look like Akili Smith, Julian Sayin, that's Boise, and then you got Patrick Baker. That's your top 5. Chuck Award, look like that also went to Deshaun Spears. You had Michael Turner. That's 2 LSU guys, cornerback and free safety. Cornerback, John Joseph. Well, John was the coach, but Josiah Edmond, he was the cornerback for Michigan. Ife Odagabu, I guess that's how you say that. That's Oregon. That's Mike. And then look like Jakarion Kennan. That's Larry is a strong safety. The Bronco trophy. That went to Deshaun, Michael, Josiah, Ife. Yeah, that was the top 5 again. Defensive player of the year. These guys was the best defensive player, so I guess DB cornerback. I don't know. Fred Award, we got the best wide receiver, Mike Glennon, Jet Harrison, Elwood Titus, Ashton Kuzart, and Nye Carr. The Lombardi, damn, best defensive lineman. Damn, it went to a kid from Old Dominion, Chris Jones. And then next up it was Hayden Lowe, kid from Memphis. And then you finish at top 5 with a kid from Michigan with Devin Baxter. Unitas Golden Arm Award, quarterback of the year, senior quarterback of the year. It went to Daniel Killeen. And then you had Demond Williams Jr. from Washington and Keelan Russell from Auburn. Edge Rusher Award, of course, Miami, Hayden Lowe. We had Michigan, Devin Baxter. And I would say at number 6, we got Elijah Rushing. We got sitting here at the best lineman of the year. We got Jaden Lehman. This is the left guard for Michigan. Right guard, Calvin Suggs. Oregon got Fox Crater. Florida got Jason Zandamela. Oregon got Max Ingle. I'm sorry. Oh no, Marcus Ingle. I can't even read. Marcus Ingle. Oregon got that, and then D Crater is for Auburn. John Mackey. We got Sean Espadada. Penn State got Tyreek Ben. Josh got Walter Coffey. And then John got Lincoln Cure. All right, and then we get into the coach, the Brawls Award. Of course, these are your offensive coordinators, but yeah, you got LSU up there. All right, man. So the stage is set. Let's see how this thing go. I'm definitely about to make the post now, and then yeah, man, we got let's see if we can get this knocked out in 24 hours, man. Let's see if we get this first round knocked out in 24 hours, and see where we go from there, guys. All right. Till next time, here on the Locker Room.